WJXT presents another report in its public affairs series, Project 4. Tonight, The Choice, an essay on downtown, presented by the Independent Life and Accident Insurance Company.
There's no question about it. Downtown Jacksonville will survive. It will grow into a great, thriving metropolis. But the real question is, will it be a thing of quality? Will it be a thing that is truly great and beautiful, or will it be a mere unrelated mass of buildings without any regard really for the portrait of human life? Will it draw into its soul poets and artists and creative people that will even make it evolve into more of a great city? What will it be physically? Will it be a place of real beauty? Will it be a place that it will be a delight to walk through and to see and to feel both in the night and the day? Will it really be this? It can be this if we will dedicate ourselves to an ideal and commit ourselves to a beautiful city.
I'd say that the main thing we really need right now is planning. To get a common goal that we can all work towards together. What does this mean? Well, this means that we've got to have professional planning talent. And this is going to cost us some money. We're going to have to be prepared to pay for it. We'll have to get the legislature to give us the money to get our planning board up where it should be, with a big staff and people planning way ahead. What do we need to do? Well, I'd say the first thing we need to do is to undo the confusion of downtown Jacksonville. We have to resolve some of the conflicts which exist here. Conflicts of hostile uses, pedestrians versus automobiles, trucks, buses. We've got to make Jacksonville a human place, a place with variety and delight, and a place where people will want to work instead of having to work here, and even a place where people want to live, downtown Jacksonville. And this means a concerted effort by all of us to return to some of the human values.
You know, we could ask ourselves, why have certain cities of Europe remained great throughout all the centuries? Even through pestilence and war, these cities have remained great havens of culture and commerce. We take Florence or Venice as a good example in Italy, Paris in France, London. I believe the reason is that the men of commerce, the businessmen of these cities, having established a basic unit for trade, a good city for commerce, saw that there was a greater need if this commerce were to be fully realized throughout life itself, and that is that there must be dignity and beauty and order and something other than a mere exchange of money.
Hardwick is responsible for designing such local landmarks as Friendship Fountain and the Hayden Burns Public Library. We talked to him about how things have changed and how they have not in the past 30 years.
We do have a lot of work to do. 28 years has gone by in a hurry. There's been a lot accomplished, but I still think there's a great deal more that can be done. I think the river walk and the landing are steps in the right direction. The potential is still there to be filled. The downtown shopping area has to have a lot of work done on it to restore it.
Robert Broward has put a lot of thought into the future of Jacksonville's downtown. In the 60s, he talked to us about his hopes for the future. Now it's the 90s and Broward is disappointed. He feels Jacksonville has not fulfilled the potential he and other developers hoped it would. He says despite all the development along the St. Johns River, the city has failed to really make the waterfront accessible to residents the way other great cities have done.
And if we had a huge park there that spoke to all citizens and gave access to the river to all citizens, then that would have been the beginning, in my opinion, of what downtown could have developed into.
Broward says while the landing has added to the overall atmosphere of the city, much of the rest of downtown has been neglected.
I think the landing is an admirable thing for the city, but I wish it had opened both ways so that Hemming Plaza could have been connected somehow with it. We have forgotten everything north of Bay Street, it seems.
Some believe the city has actually gone backward instead of going forward because it has no identity.
I would love to see the city quit trying to be another city. The biggest thing that hurts Jacksonville is that Jacksonville doesn't believe in itself. Everyone has done what they felt under the circumstances at a given time was the best that could be done. But the overall picture of down the road, what my grandchildren and great-grandchildren and yours will find in this city hasn't been really addressed.
To continue building the automated Skyway Express as it was originally conceived. I think that will help tie the two riverbanks together. They're now almost two separate little cities. The park, which was once a focus of Jacksonville social life, Hemming Plaza, is now degenerated because the businesses are all moving away, and we need to do something about places like that to restore them to their original vitality.
What can I do to make this not just a good old city? What can I do to make this one of the greatest cities on earth? Not big, but one of the greatest cities on earth.